All right, so today we're reviewing chapter 12. So angles, triangles, polygons, all right, all that good stuff. Okay, so everybody have an Expo marker or a pencil and a piece of paper. Okay. All right, so we're going to start off with some vocabulary, terms, and definitions. All right, so this is going to be really important for your test tomorrow. I want you to go ahead and answer each question. If you could, just go ahead and number them, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just makes it a little easier whenever I'm walking by your desk to see what your answers are. All right, so go ahead and work together in your groups to answer the first 5 questions. All right, so number 1, Zoe, what did you put for your answer for number 1? 2. Okay, it is not 2. It is not 2. You have to prove 2, but it is all 3. All right, so I understand why you would say 2, right? Because if you prove that 2 are congruent, then the third one is automatically congruent. All right, but all 3 of them have to be the same measurement. So we'll technically say that's right because I know what you meant, but just in a question format, all 3 angles have to be the same measurement. All right. Cadence, what did you get for number 2? 540. It is 540 degrees. Very good. All right, Michael, what did you get for number 3? Adjacent supplementary angles, what do they add to? They add to 180.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. All right, number 4, a regular polygon is made up of what, Mikhail? What did you put?
6.
No, just any regular polygon. It's made up of, can y'all tell me? No, but what's the blank? It already says angles. Equal. Congruent.
I got that right.
Okay, so congruent is the technical term, but if you said equal, you just have to remember, if it's a regular polygon, every angle will be the exact same measurement. Okay? All right, so a 7-sided figure. All right, Mikhail, you want some redemption here? What's a 7-sided figure?
I got it. Let me do it.
Yeah.
Hudson?
Hexagon 900.
Yes, it is a heptagon.
I was going to say a hexagon.
All right, heptagon, and the sum is 900. So remember, guys, if you have it memorized, okay, if you have it memorized, that's a shortcut, right? Because you're not going to have to do the formula. So heptagon is 900. What's a hexagon?
1,100?
Hexagon is 6 sides, and what's the sum?
720.
720. We already did pentagon. What is the sum of a quadrilateral?
360.
360. All right, sum of a quadrilateral is 360. What is the sum of an octagon?
8. Hold on.
Yeah, but what's the sum of the measures? 1,080. 1,080, okay? All right, so say it with me. What is the sum of the angles of an octagon? 1,080. All right, so if you have that memorized, that's going to give you that shortcut that we're looking for. All right, let's pause it right here for a second. Okay, so we're looking for the relationship between the angles. Okay, so like we said, it could be more than one. There could be more than one correct answer that's acceptable. So let's start with Team Cosmos. All right, Daniel, what is the relationship between angles 1 and 3? They are supplementary. Very good. They're also what we call adjacent. Okay, adjacent supplementary. That just means that they're next door neighbors. They share that common side, and their measures add to 180. So great job, Daniel. All right, coming over here to Team Badgers. All right, anybody want to volunteer for that one? Hudson, what'd you get for 4 and 7?
Interior?
Not interior, but can y'all help him out?
Alternate interior.
It's alternate interior. Alternate interior. Okay. All right. What about angles 7 and 8? Zoe, what did you get for those? Okay, they are vertical angles. Very good. All right. Mikhail, what did you get for angles 5 and 6? They are vertical. Very good. And Michael, what did you get for angles 1 and 6? Okay. They are alternate exterior. Very good. Alternate exterior. Okay. All right. So just describing those angle relationships. Good job on that. All right. So now on this slide, I want you to give me the measurement of this angle. You also need to tell me why. So again, we could have multiple reasons why that angle measurement is what it is. Okay. That's acceptable. All right, Destiny, what is the measurement of angle 2?
75.
All right, it is 75 degrees. Why?
It's vertical to the given angle.
Okay, yes, it is vertical to the given angle. Very good. And I just use a little angle symbol. It's a little messy. There we go. All right, what is the measurement of angle 4? Emily, what'd you get for 4?
105.
Okay, it is 105, and why?
Because it's supplementary to the angle.
Okay, she said it's supplementary to the given angle. All right, very good. All right, Cadence, what'd you get for angle 6?
75.
All right, 75, and why?
Because it's alternate exterior to the given angle.
All right, very good. Alternate exterior to the given angle. Is there another reason why angle 6 is 75 degrees? Is there another reason? Not vertical, but corresponding. It corresponds with angle 2. It's in the same location as angle 2, which was also 75. All right, Daniel, what'd you get for angle 7?
75 degrees.
All right, 75, and why? All right, vertical.
6.
Very good. To angle 6. Is there another reason why 7 is 75 degrees?
Corresponds with given angle.
Yep, it corresponds with the given angle.
Can we do 2 shooters now? Like 2 people? No.
Okay? All right. Good job. Okay, next slide. All right. Find the interior angle measures. And I'm just going to take one more step and I'm going to clarify. Each interior angle measure. So I had some misses on the quiz on this question because some people solved for X, but then they forgot to plug it back in and tell me what each angle measure was. All right. So another reminder here is that you need to use an equation. All right. I don't want to see like all this random scratch work. I need to see an actual equation being set up. Okay. So did you do 58 plus X minus 15?
Yeah.
Okay. So 58 minus 15 is 43
We did get it right.
plus 2X equals 180. All right, so let's time out here. Zoe, what did you get for X before we solve anymore?
68.5.
All right, 68.5, because when I subtract 43 from both sides, I get 2X equals 137. Divide both sides by 2. And what'd you say, Zoe? 68.5?
Yeah.
All right, X equals 68.5. But is this my final answer? No. All right, so Hudson, tell me all 3 angle measurements.
This kid's lost. That one's 58.
Okay, 58.
The left one is 53.
53.5. And then what's the other one?
68.5.
It is. Guys, It's 68. He already said the 53.5.
We got the point.
Okay. All right. All three angle measurements. Okay. All right. Good job. Okay. Next question. Now you're going to find an interior and an exterior angle. There's several ways that you can do this. You can find the interior first. Then you can find the exterior. There's actually multiple ways that you can find either one. But I do want you to show work. I want you to show work. You figured out the angle measure somehow. You need to show me that work. All right? And I prefer it to be in an equation as well. All right? Go ahead and work these problems.
22 plus 60 plus 90.
So, which angle did you solve for first? Just tell me. Did you do X or Y?
X.
You did X first. Okay. All right. So, did you use an equation to solve for X? Then, so you did X plus 90 plus 68 equals 180. Daniel, what did you get for X before I solve anymore?
22.
Yes, X is 22 degrees. X plus 158 equals 180. And then you subtract 158. All right, X equals 22 degrees. X equals 22 degrees. All right, Mikhail, what did you get for Y?
158.
It is 158. Do you guys see? Guys, stop talking. Let me talk. Okay? Do you see a similarity? Look at this equation. Do you see a hint in there as to what the exterior angle would be?
Yes.
158 here. Because remember, the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two interior non-adjacent angles. All right? So you should see that common pattern between the two numbers. And what do you think 22 plus 158 is? It's 180 because it's on a straight line. They're supplementary. So their measures have to add up to 180. So that's another way that you can tell that you have the correct answer. All right. Okay, next question. Next question. Using similar triangles. All right, so I had, in first hour, I had kids doing all kinds of weird things to try to prove they're similar. To prove they're similar, you have to solve for either X or Y. Okay? So there's other ways, yes, that you can make the connections, but I want to see you solving for either X or Y to prove the similarity. All right, go ahead and work on that. All right, so did y'all solve for X or Y?
X.
I solved for X.
Okay, so I solved for X, but if you solve for Y, you're still going to get a similar answer. So I solved for X. 74 plus 26 is what?
100.
Okay, so X plus 100 equals 180. Subtract 100 from both sides, and X equals what? 80. So now I come over here, all right, if X equals 80, do I have a pair of 80-degree angles? Yes. Do I have another pair of angles? Yes. Which means that Y has to equal what? 74 degrees. So yes, they are similar. Because all three, so it's not two. I proved that two were equal, which means that the third one is automatically equal. Yes, they are similar. All right, you've got to show me your work in an equation on your test tomorrow. Okay. All right, next question. All right, when you added all these angles, hold on. When you added all the angles together that you knew, what was that total?
792.
Okay, so it was 792 plus X equals 900. How did I come up with 900? Where did that come from?
Your formula.
Okay, the formula, because this is a hexagon. This is a seven-sided figure. I know the sum of a seven-sided figure is 900.
Yeah.
All right, because of the formula, or you have it memorized. Then when you subtract 792, that's how you get 108. Okay, that's how you get 108. X equals 108.
Don't throw your
Okay.
You did good. Good job.
All right, last problem. Find the measure of each angle in a regular polygon. In the octagon and in the hexagon, find the measure of each angle measure of the regular polygons. All right, who's going on the Cosmos team? Has everybody gone twice?
No, I haven't gone.
Okay, all right, Emily?
What?
All right, what is the individual? Well, tell me this first. What is the sum of the octagon?
The sum of the octagon. Hold on.
All right, what's the sum of the octagon? Your teammates can help you.
1,080.
All right, 1,080. And what did you divide by?
8.
8. And what did you get for the individual?
135.
135. Okay. All right, what about hexagon? Who's the last one to go over here?
Destiny.
Destiny? All right, what's the sum? 720. Yes, divided by 6 is 120 degrees. All right, so that's how you find each. You take the sum and you divide by the number of angles. All right, and that's going to wrap up our review for today, I think.